Alright, Past Lloyd, you're having a weird time right now, and that's okay. Let me start with that. You've had a pretty normal and non-eventful life up until this point, but in the upcoming weeks, exactly a year ago from today, you're going to have a really strange and not awesome time. And that's okay. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's totally alright for you to not feel 100% of the time. There's three main points I want to communicate to you, because I know how much you like lists and things being condensed, so we're going to get right to it. Thing number one, it's okay to be upset and disappointed about stuff. If something bothers you, let it bother you. But, work to get around it. Don't let that, consume you. And you work on it, which is a good thing. Keep working towards that self-improvement stuff. Point number two, you kind of dealt with this a lot towards the end of high school, but even more so after you graduate. A lot of your friends are going to end up seeing other people. It happens. You're still, single at this point, I think. Yeah, at this point, you're still not dating anyone. You're, traipsing about being your young self. But deep down, you do get kind of upset that you haven't found someone special. And that's alright. It's alright for you to be by yourself. Because being by yourself is pretty awesome. You don't have to put up with other people's guff if you don't want to. You can just, spend 4 hours, eating pizza and watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No one's going to judge you for it too hard. And if they do, screw them. You don't have any commitment to them. Which brings on point number three. Relax. It's easier said than done. I know. But you gotta take a step back from some of the stuff that you're dealing with and ask yourself, is it really as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be? Because chances are it's not worth the stress that you're putting yourself through. People are gonna think you're, not great at stuff. So what? Other people are probably gonna, have some not great things to say about you. Whatever. As long as you're comfortable with yourself, then that's all that really matters. Other people come second. That's something you really struggle with for a while, not putting yourself, taking care of yourself first. But you're going to start working towards fixing that. The path there isn't the best. You go through some pretty rough stuff, but you come out the other side relatively unscathed. What you're about to go through isn't perfect, and it's not at all, what you expected, but it's normal. That's the main thing I want to get across to you, Past Lloyd. What you're about to go through is normal and okay. You're not the only person who freaks out sometimes and gets, crazy depressed. It happens. It happens. It's not so much the action of it happening that matters, but what you're going to do afterwards. You're going to hit the ground, and then, you got to just pick yourself up and keep going. And you do that. I'm here, so good job, you. Also, on Wednesday, June 5th, 2013, you're going to find a poutine truck, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really cheap, and it's going to be kind of close to your house. So, you have that to look forward to. Look at that fancy chair. End screen.
Calabra cadabra.